Welcome back to Eleco TV, and as your presenter today, we will still be keeping you informed on the various advancement and development in the agrovet sector and in the poultry farming sector. Now, today we will be bringing to you an important topic, that's a preventive measure in your poultry farming that will enhance the quality production of your chicks in order to reduce your mortality rates. And today we'll be bringing out the various preventive means of reducing infectious bronchitis. There are infectious bronchitis. These are the viral diseases that can be seen in your poultry farming or even your livestock farming. What are these viral diseases? We have diseases like the Newcastle, the coccidiosis, and we have other diseases like the Gumboro diseases. These are diseases that comes from the respiratory system organs or the urinary tract of your birds. And in order to reduce the kidney failures in your birds, there are things we do put into considerations. There are drugs and medications you use in order to reduce the rapid outbreak of diseases such as the Gumboro diseases, the Newcastle diseases, and even other infectious bronchitis. These are characteristics of diseases you found in your poultry business now, because this is the season. This is the time for rearing of birds, and in a rush, in order not for you to go into loss, you need to consider having your preventive measures to prevent your fowls from all these infectious bronchitis. Reducing respiratory and gastrointestinal infection caused by sensitive microorganisms like the fowl cholera, the greenish diarrhea, the fowl typhoid, staphylococcus, infections of upper respiratory tract and the air sacs. Reducing chronic respiratory diseases, reducing secondary bacterial infection during this viral attack. When we talk about the infectious bronchitis in birds, we'll talk about Newcastle disease, talking about Gumboro. These are diseases that comes out due to the failure of the kidney or the respiratory organs in your birds. Then you begin to see stooling, the green and white stooling. You begin to see the brownish stooling. You begin to see the sneezing and some kind of symptoms that comes out in your birds. These are infectious bronchitis. These are viral diseases that comes up due to sensitive microorganisms that might have gotten into these birds through when they feed, like the respiratory tract when they feed, or when the water they take. So it is important as a poultry farmer that these are solutions you begin to engage in order to reduce your mortality rate, and you'll be able to get your quality birds and able to get birds who haven't had kidney failures. So we are here to bring out the various measures for you. Like we have the medicines like the Center NCO Floor medicine. It's a soluble powder. This is a soluble powder that it can be mixed even with liquids like the Gumboro ND liquid. The Gumboro ND liquid can be mixed with this, and you begin to administer to your bird. Depends on the description from our consultancy unit. You begin to mix it in order to have a quick recovery for your Gumboro, Newcastle, or even the infectious bronchitis disease outbreak. These are the soluble powders you need. These are the soluble powders. Here is the oxystreptosol soluble powder. We have other powders like the doxycycline more powder soluble powder. We have the neoxycycline 10 powder. These are all soluble solutions that you use in order to reduce the disease outbreak of the Newcastle disease, Gumboro, and other infectious bronchitis. Why is this message coming at this time? This is a season for getting your birds, your day-old birds from us, and it is our duty to inform you that in order to reduce a rapid outbreak, because once this disease begins to affect one bird, definitely it's going to affect other birds that you have. So he said when you have an information at your hand, you will not be a victim. You need to have this information that you have to reduce kidney failure in your birds. Reduce the kidney failure in your birds by making sure you have these solutions at hand. Clear the respiratory tracts of your birds, clear their air sacs, flush the urinary tract to reduce kidney failure and to reduce the disease outbreaks such as the Newcastle, the infectious bronchitis. This is good, and it will enable you to be able to achieve your goal and to be able to produce birds that you won't waste food, you won't waste money on the feeding. You begin to get results if you regularly clean the urinary tract, clean their respiratory organs with these items, the Gumboro ND, you use the Center NCO Floor, you use the Neocyc, you use other things. You use things in order to make their respiratory tract conducive and balanced all the time. You need to be proactive. Yes, this information wants to make farmers proactive. Like, don't just wait till when your birds begin to die, you don't know what is wrong with them. Once you discover a symptom of the brown, the green and white pull in your fowl, once you begin to discover symptoms of them not feeding well, or you begin to hear them when they try to breathe, you begin to hear some blockage in the respiratory organs, know maybe it is time for you to flush. It is time for you to flush. And thank Eleko for bringing to the limelight all this information. And we are here as your presenter to always bring to your notice when and how to go about diseases or outbreaks in your poultry farming. Thank you for always listening. We ensure that we bring you information that will profit your business and to make you grow. Keep making Nigeria a great space. A great farmer is a great nation. And when there is no farmer, there is no nation. Eleko, the home of agriculture to the world. See you on our next program. Bye.
Follow us now on all our social media platforms for more educative contents like this. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.